Get ready to discover answers in the Bible with Bayless Conley.
In fact, I was in Bible school, and I didn't have any leading to do so, but I had made plans to move to another country because I wanted to serve God. I said, man, this is what you do. So I'd already contacted a ministry there, made the financial arrangements, and I was planning on moving to this other nation. And honestly, I really didn't want to do it, but to me, that was a sign that I was supposed to do it. If I didn't want to do it, if I hated it, I figured, okay, that's what God's telling me to do. And that was my idea of God. And I got a phone call one day when I was in Bible school. And it was a pastor's wife, and I respected her and her husband deeply. She said, Bayless, God told me to tell you something. God said to tell you, stop squelching the desires in your heart. They're from Him. I said, okay. I had no idea what she meant. I said, thanks. Well, I had the next day free. It was a Saturday. Wasn't working that day. So I grabbed my Bible. I went to a local park. And I spent the whole day walking around the park praying about what she said. And I remember I was sitting on a picnic bench. Don't squelch the desires that keep coming up in your heart. They're from me. And I suddenly had an epiphany. I had this desire that kept coming up in my heart to move back to California, Southern California, and start a church. And every time that desire came up, I said, get behind me, Satan. You're not going to tempt me. I want to go to California. I like California. Get behind me, devil. And I would push it down, but it's like those birthday candles that you light them and you can't blow them out. They just keep coming back. That's the way this desire was. It kept coming back. It kept reigniting and reigniting. And I thought it was the devil trying to tempt me because I wanted to come back here. I like California. And I suddenly had a paradigm shift in my view of God. I said, God, you want me to go to California? Don't you know I like it there? Don't you know I want to be there? Don't you know the weather's nice? And I suddenly realized that what God had called me to do, He'd given me the grace to enjoy. Now, don't get the idea that it's been a trial-free life, anything but. Some of the trials have been severe, and some of them have been so long, they seem to me to not have expiration dates on them. But you know what? There has been grace through it all and for it all, and being here fits me like my favorite pair of boots. And whatever God has called you to do, wherever that might be, He's wired you up, and He has grace in store for you to enjoy it. That day in the park, my whole life changed. My whole view of God changed. I would like you to know God like I know Him. He's the God who responds to hungry hearts. He's the God of abundance, of abundant life. And He's the God who gives you the grace to enjoy what He's called you to do. And He has wired you up to do something.